What's good, everybody? I got a real quick video. So, I got a request earlier today about like summoning entities and like pretty much why they're dangerous. Now, the thing is, like, you got to ask yourself, why do you want to summon an entity? Like, that's pretty much going to like try to trick you anyway. And like these entities, again, you have to take into account that they're way older than you. They're way older than you, like in these physical like vessels or whatever you want to call these things. Like they're way older than you. So to have the arrogance, not saying you try to have like just to have the arrogance of having these books out that say that you can control these entities is just hogwash. Trust me, I've been dealing with magic. I've been dealing with like higher entities like for a long time now. And I will say that like if it's not like you meditating and like actually going within to activate and like communicate with these spirits or entities, then like anything and everything else outside your body could be a potential hazard to you. So like let me just explain why it's dangerous. The dangers in summoning or like calling forth a entity, like I said, that's way older than you, like eons and eons and probably infinity years older than you, which like makes just as much sense as you trying to like call forth these things. Which I'm again, this is not directed to you, but this is just saying like to anybody that's trying to call forth any type of entity. It's crazy. I wouldn't recommend it. You can do it, but again, they're not going to be honest. I don't give a damn if you got the book. What is it called? What is it called? The Sacred Magic of Abramelin the Mag. The Dictionary of Demons. What else? The Lesser Keys of Solomon, the Greater Keys of Solomon. All these books are here to like allow you to summon these entities, but at the same time, it's all a game. It's all a game. It's all about like you playing this game with these like entities until they get tired of it. And like this is why a lot of people houses get like pretty much haunted and like for a lack of a better word, like their house get haunted, like they had paranormal activity going on because they try to summon these things. They did everything according to the book, but the book doesn't tell you that these things can show up at any fucking time they want to. These things can like take over like animals. These things can like possess you, like in worst case scenario. So it's just too much risk of like calling forth these entities. And again, I'm going to push this like as much as like as much as I can until you actually like get it that these entities are eons and eons and eons of ages older than us. So therefore, they know everything. They know everything. They know you. These things are all around us. Like heaven and hell, like the battle between heaven and hell is like a game. It's a game. Like all this shit is a game. So like you trying to go into this realm of trying to play this game, like you gotta realize these mugs are the ones that set the rules. So you can't expect to be the person that's created the game. They're going to constantly make up rules and stuff. So you're going to like for example, let's say you like pretty much read, let's say like the Lesser Keys of Solomon, which is not actual like this is not actually written by King Solomon. This is not even written by him. This is like somebody else's like grimoire, like where they like did certain experiments and certain like trials and errors and stuff to get these entities to like come forth. And it may have not been successful in its like entirety, but they have enough for you to like go off of. And again, this don't come with a manual, so it's not going to teach you how to actually like get rid of these entities properly. Because again, these are like what, 14, maybe even 13 or 12 or even older, like like century like books. where they were like taking other people's magic and taking other people's like culture and like blending it all together to create a new like pretty much a pseudo culture. And like it's just so much. It's just so much like to like try to fit into a video because like this would take hours and hours to explain for it. I'm just trying to give you a quick like like little synopsis of like what I know and like what I've experienced. Like you got to go within. Summoning spirits and stuff is just not safe. It's not safe at all. Like I don't care what book you have, what books you read. Like again, anything that comes from without instead of within, like it's dangerous. These things are like like again, yo, I can't even get my words out. Like yo, I would rather for you to like meditate. Everything that I will push is all about meditation, going within. Like just like these entities already reside within you. That's why you have to go back and watch the previous video because I explained it. These things already like dwell within you. All you have to do is master them. They're your demons. You have to master. Know thyself. Once you master these demons and within you, like you begin to know who you are because like these demons or entities or whatever you want to call them, like they're all a part of you. So when you take something from, again, when you take something out of your vessel into the world that you have not created, not created, but have not mastered, then it's going to like go wild. It's like a horse, for example. It's like, you get a wild horse. You're trying to like tame this wild horse, like without even having the experience of taming horses. You're going to get hurt. So, like, again, my advice would be to leave it alone. It's cool to read upon, like, certain books and stuff. Like, it's cool knowledge. I mean, certain things it's like a hit or miss. So, I mean, me personally, I don't mess with it in the sense of like, out of my vessel. If I want to like, get anything done, I go within, I meditate. If I have to meditate all day, then I have to meditate all day. But I'm not going to summon an entity that's going to like, pretty much like give me the runaround just to like, like fuck me over, like in the end. I mean, like, excuse my language, but that's just what it is. These things are like, they're, I don't want to say con artists. They're tricksters. Everything that you summon, I don't care. Like, I'll probably get a lot of like, a lot of flack for this, but all those things, like I know, what is it? Voodoo, like all that stuff, like is becoming like popular again because it was very popular in the '90s or whatever. But like it's coming back around. Like everybody want to get into hoodoo, like what is that drink called? The Santeria, like all that, like all that stuff. Everybody trying to get back into that. But like, yo, I will say this: those entities that you think you're worshiping, they're all jinn. They're all jinn. Like the whole Orishas, like everything, like all these entities, bro, they're all jinn. Everything that's out the vessel is jinn. A real entity of good nature is not going to come to you and like talk to you like or give you like certain like signs and stuff like that, like in the physical realm. Like it's very rare, I would say. But as far as like the good entities, when you sleep or meditate, they'll come to you. They come to you through the meditation, through you dreaming. They'll like talk to you. Now this the thing right here though. If they're talking to you how I'm talking, they're a bad entity. If it's not a psychic like communication, then I wouldn't mess with it. But it's very dangerous to mess with these like entities that are way older than you, that has way more knowledge than you, and that's way more powerful than you. So I mean, I wouldn't mess with it. Like in a nutshell, I just wouldn't mess with it. But I mean, I hope this video is helpful. I mean, I can't tell you what to do. I can only give you like, a little advice or whatever. It's up to you to like, take it or leave it. And like, that's pretty much it. The next video I'll probably drop, I don't know, I'll probably drop it tomorrow, but like, I'm just like getting everything together. Like I said, I'm going to be more consistent with these videos, and hopefully, like, the information that I share is very helpful and beneficial to, the people that hear it. But until the next video, peace.